Hello and welcome to my very first makeup tutorial. This is something that you guys have been asking for over on Instagram and TikTok for the longest time, so I'm finally actually doing it. And today I wanted to do like a really simple look. Really simple, kind of minimal products for me. I do like, actually I'm gonna keep this on because I need it out of my face. So simple for me because I do like to wear a lot of makeup. And I'm going to walk you through each of the products I use, why I use them, see how it goes. This is my first time doing it, so let me know in the comments any kind of feedback you'd give me. I've already done my skin prep for the morning. Again, if that's something you're really interested in, please let me know and I could always do a video on that as well. The thing I'm always trying to achieve with any of my makeup is I want to kind of neutralize this redness. As you can see, I have redness on my nose, on my cheeks, and it kind of goes chin and then under my chin as well. So I'm always looking to try and neutralize that as best as I can. So that my holy grail product, I'm gonna apologize now. I'm gonna keep looking at the camera here and at myself here because I don't have a mirror. So if that gets really annoying, I apologize. My holy grail product is the Erborian CC Red Correct Cream. I am absolutely obsessed with this. Disclosure, I have been gifted some products by Erborian in the past, but I've also bought some stuff because I really truly do believe it. But I just wanted to be like completely clear. And what this does is it's a red correct cream, and red, if you didn't know, neutralizes green. That's a bit of color theory for you. I have tried there are other red correct creams on the market, but I do not like them. I've tried them, I've been recommended them so many times, but I do not like them. And for me, it's because they just wash me out. With a red correct cream, your expectation that it completely neutralizes all your red it's not possible, unfortunately. You are going to have to cover it, but as you can see, it's just toned down that red. Very much see the red poking through still, but it is toned down. So that is always on my base now, is the Erborian Red Correct Cream. It's a really good primer. I found it, the makeup really likes to stick to it, so I think it's a very good product. Next up, I also have the Erborian CC Cream. So again, I mentioned I want a lighter makeup look today. I go for a CC cream over like a foundation if I want a lighter look. I just think it's a little bit more lighter on the skin. It's a little bit more natural, because when I do foundation, I go like full coverage matte foundation. And I'm never going to sit there and be like, oh, it's such a natural look. It isn't. And I like it because it's not natural. It's fun. It's silly. Full disclosure, this is actually a shade too dark for my winter complexion, but we'll just go with it. So as it comes out, you can see it comes out white. Hello. I did not mean to sound that like so innuendo. I apologize, YouTube. Please don't hate me. And then you're going to rub that in, and it's going to then break the color capsules that are in that kind of white serum to give you just a bit of color. And like, again, this is not foundation. This is not full coverage at all. It's like a your skin, but better. The only problem with using those products is I tend to use my hands and fingers. And some people really love doing their makeup like that. I don't. I find it very greasy and horrible. But that's just personal preference. Personal preference. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do for my base. I could do a bit of concealer at this point. And again, I swear to God, they're not sponsored this video. But if they want to, they can let me know. The Erborian concealer. This is a BB concealer. So again, it's not heavy. It's not massively full coverage, but it just takes the edge off for a more natural kind of everyday look, which is what I am going for today. I don't know if I've said that. And I'm just going to take my brush. Where did I get this from? Beauty Pie. And I'm just going to brush that into my eyelids, because my eyelids are always a wholly different color to the complexion I've put on my face. So I always like to kind of bring that back. And also, like, I don't have any eyeshadow primer, so I use my concealer as my primer. You can do that. You know what? There really are no rules with makeup. I think we're so used to seeing perfect makeup looks on Instagram, on whatever, and it can deter you. If you don't feel confident in your makeup looks, you'd be like, oh, well, what's the point? If I can't get my makeup to look like that, then what's the point? Makeup should be fun. And that's it. Makeup is just fun. You're going to make mistakes. You can always try again tomorrow. It's really not that deep. for an eyeshadow base today. Now, you know what? Oh, what's that? What's wrong with me? My cat has arrived. There you are. That's Panda. She sits here with me when I'm working. Back to me. So yes, if you don't want to wear eyeshadow because we're doing like a easy breezy look, then don't do eyeshadow at this point. But I have this eyeshadow stick from Vive. This is in color Camel, and it is so easy to use. Like, I absolutely love it. I've got a few of her a few of these eye wands, and they're just so handy. And this is kind of my bronzy natural one that I tend to throw on just to give a bit of depth and definition to my eyes. Also, this isn't where I usually do my makeup. I do all my filming up here because it's in my attic, and it's got the light, it's got a skylight, so it's got a lot of like natural light. But it means I bring up all my makeup to do my videos because it's all downstairs. So what ends up happening is of course I've forgotten a major tool that I needed to use. I've just realised I know one of the tools I forgot to bring up, which is my eyebrow brush thing. Kind of focusing on the outer V of my eye, because that's where I want like kind of the definition to really be, and like kind of hollowing all that out so it looks like I have gorgeously big eyes, which I think I've got like average eyes. Average eyes, you tell me. I think I'm going to go in with concealer kind of around my face, because when I do a light makeup look like this, where I've only used the CC cream, you know, you can still see kind of the redness poking through on my nose and my cheeks especially. So I just want to go in with a little bit of extra coverage just for me. Just for me. If you don't want to do this, you don't do this. But this is for me. So I'm just going to take the same concealer brush and blend that out. I'm not going to use any bronzer or contour in this look, just because for me, that's a bit more of a high glam step. And with concealer, with contour bronzer, you know, you're kind of accentuating the shadows of your face. But I have a beautifully round face, right? Look at this face. And I just was like, just feel a bit, why do I want to hide that? So I think I'm going to accentuate the roundness of my face by putting some blush on. I do see the irony in having to completely like want to get rid of my mild rosacea, my rosy cheeks, my rosy nose, to then replace the blush where I want it. But hey, it's my face. So this is the Made by Mitchell blush in shade Peach Sugar. I wanted like a really pinky shade today. So I just put these right on the apples of my cheeks. As you can see, you'll see people put the blush up here. They'll go, it's lifted. Again, do that if you want. But I want to accentuate these chubby cheeks, right? I want to accentuate them. So I'll go in with my blush brush. It's just, a blush brush looks like this. So it's kind of flat, but really like fluffy. And you're just going to tap that in. And again, I'm going to keep smiling just so I can see what it is that I want to be accentuating. And for me, it's these big, look at these like chipmunk cheeks that I have. And I will bring it up, because again, our cheeks aren't just here, are they? Like, I don't want to look like a dolly. Or do I? If you're like, whoa, Hannah, that's a lot of blush. I hear you. But then our good friend concealer comes back into the game. And this is when I'm going to start doing my under eyes. Tip, don't do your under eyes up here. Just bring it down here. Also, I'm just going to go under here just to kind of tidy up where my cheek kind of ends. Take that and just softly feather that out. And then underneath as well. We're just tidying up the placement. Cute. Now at this stage, I would, personally, I would do some fixing spray, which I ran out of. I need to get some more, so we can't do that. But for now, we will go in with some powder. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish, and it's just going to kind of help set those more liquid products we've put on our face. I'm not going to take a lot I'm just going to put it where my makeup tends to move the most. Now, everyone will have a different place, right? But for me, it's around my T-zone. My nose, actually, is particularly bad at lifting. And also, just where you want to get rid of that shine as well. I always have a little shiny forehead. I just want to get rid of that. That's a very good product. That's from Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know if I actually said. So now we're going to move on to eyes a bit more. Now, I know I said this is an everyday look. I know I said that. I said that and I apologize. Because this isn't everyday. This is the Fenty Beauty, what's it called? Diamond Balm in How Many Carats. And I just wanted to bring a bit of sparkle to my eyes. So I'm just going to take my ring finger and I'm just going to put that into the palette. See, it's just, it almost looks wet. And I'm just going to tap that onto my eye. I mean, everyone's everyday is different, right? Just a little something different, you know? Just a little like, oh, where could she be going? I'm actually going to the cinema. I should have said that. This is a look for the cinema. This is a look for a dark room. I'm going to go in with a brown eyeliner. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex in Chocolate. If you are someone who has like lighter hair, so I found ever since I've been like kind of ginger and blonde, I've been reaching more for brown eyeliner mascaras just because they look a bit softer in the face. I saw this like millennial thing and it says something like millennials have been doing cat eyeliner for like 20 years and they still can't get it right. That's me. That's me. That's about me. But God loves a trier, so here I am trying. I don't do a full eyeliner. What am I trying to say? A full wing, just because actually I don't know if you can tell, but this is my lazy eye. It's got a heavier lid and it's also not completely straight. But because my eyes are so dark, I like it really disguises it. But if I was to do a full kind of outline, you would really be able to tell that this one is a heavier lid. And so it's not for me. And the trick is you want to get them even, which is impossible, okay? It's impossible. It doesn't work. So what we'll do instead is you'll never be able to tell because you can't really see two eyes at once. I can't see it in the camera, but I can see it in the mirror. My nose looks really pale. So this is a bronzer brush that I have, and I'm assuming, because it'll have some leftover product on it, I'm just using it just to define my nose a little bit. I have no idea if that's good or not. We move. So I've done that. Next, I'm going to go in with some mascara. This is from Westman Atelier. It's a brown mascara. It was expensive. Is it worth it? No. I think it was like £40 odd, which is actually extortionate. I got carried away and it was a fool. It doesn't smudge though, which I must have like really sweaty eyes, because my mascara can really smudge if I'm using the wrong one. But this doesn't budge. So actually, from that point of view, it is very good. Cool. And at this point, if you wanted to put some highlighter on, highlighter's made such a comeback over the past 6 months, and I'm really into it. I think Bridgerton has a lot to answer to for that. And this is the Vive Skin Dew. I'm just going to take a little bit onto my finger and then pat it onto my skin, and then I'm going to pick it up onto my face. It's a lot of, and it's just so it's a bit more even when I put it on. The idea of highlighter is you want it to be on the areas that you want to be more pronounced, like, you know, the high points of your face. So tell me why I see people, now if you do this, again, you do you, but it is completely the opposite of the point of highlighter. I see people putting their highlighter right here. Now, when I was at school, we used to call that the boogie shoot. I don't know what it's called in real life. All the way down here. Why on earth would you want that whole area to be raised? Do you want to look like Cindy Lou Who? I'm just asking. Put it on the top of your Cupid's bow, like I have, to make it look like your lips are pronounced. Sure, that makes sense. Put it on the high points of your cheekbones. That makes sense. To put it through your whole bogey shoot doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's the opposite of what you would want to achieve, but who the to say that? Anyway, on to the lips. This is the Morphe lip liner in Sweet Tea. This is what I wore on my wedding day. It is a really nice brown lip liner. It's interesting actually because look, that's the tone of it on the pencil, but then that's how it comes off. It's very misleading, I think. I think one of the things that I would love to get better at with my makeup, so this is like currently, I've been filming for 20 minutes and I'm pretty much almost done. I think one of the things I would like to get better at is slow down and take my time, but I'm such an impatient person and I'm really heavy-handed as well. I am colouring in it quite a bit because I'm only going to use a smidgen of this liquid lip gloss, which is the colour As If from the Lip Bar. And I'm just going to tap that in. And if you mess up and you get lipstick somewhere else where it shouldn't be, get your concealer brush and just... I think I look cute, right? I'm just going to put a bit of gloss. This is the Made by Mitchell lip gloss in See Right Through, which is exactly what I want. It is a clear gloss. This is not a full face beat. This is I'm going at the house, I want a little bit of mama on. Let's count how many products I used to complete this look here today. So, we started with the Arborian CC Correct Cream, 1. The Arborian CC Cream, 2. The Arborian BB Concealer, 3. The Vive Eye Wand, 4. The Made by Mitchell Blush, 5. The Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Finish, Flawless Finish, 6, right? The Fenty Beauty Diamond Balm, 7. Too Faced Bright Than Sex Eyeliner, 8. The West Ventilier Mascara, 9. The Vive Highlighter, 10. The Morphe Lip Liner, 11. The Lip Bar Lipstick, liquid lipstick. Is that 12? 12. The Made by Mitchell Lip Gloss, 13. 13 products, I think, unless I've miscounted. And it also 3 brushes, just because I'm lazy. So 30 products, 3 brushes to complete a 20 minutes look, give or take a few minutes. I don't think it's that bad. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what else you would like to see from me.